Alright, I got the breakdown loaded up. Let's go ahead and do the breakdown. This is our boy Merk from Strip State Live TV. Go ahead and follow all of our social medias. Follow everything that we got going on, man. I'm gonna be doing listening to music streams. Start that back up. Go ahead and get the merch, and yeah, we can just go ahead and watch the look or break down this video. Like the last video, I was saying that my bad, check my phone. I was saying that Drake, he can't drop right now. He gotta wait until the summer's over. Is what I'm thinking, because this was too crazy. Is too much. You can't fight against it. It's a whole current. Every time you try to fight against it, niggas is gonna just show you the damn video. Shit. They gonna show you the motherfucking video, cause the songs he been dropping ain't been hitting. The little pop songs he been trying to drop, they ain't been doing nothing. The Drake Stimmy, I don't know if the Drake Stimmy might be over. I don't know. I'm thinking he gotta come back and do some Dark Lanes demos type of shit. That's the shit I wanna hear. You down on your ass, and you just need to just come out straight bars, get vulnerable, get on that get on those sad ass beats, all that shit. I'm ready to hear emo Drake, cause I think emo Drake could be hard. But yeah, Kendrick, he done fucked you over in the culture. You can't do no features with no Atlanta niggas. That shit gonna look trash, and yeah, man, I don't know. It's looking bad for Drake. I just think he need to do no features. Come back on some Dark Lanes demo shit. That's what I'm thinking. But we gonna watch the breakdown now. Get it together.
Of all time, with so many Kendrick Lamar just dropped one of the craziest music videos of all time, with so many subliminal sneak disses aimed at Drake. And we're about to break them all down, but if you guys didn't know, Not Like Us is the record Kendrick just dropped a music video for. It is the #1 song in the country, and absolutely put the nail in Drake's coffin, calling him a PDF file, a colonizer, and having the entire world chanting OV Ho. And apparently there's a remix to the record on the way, so stay tuned for that as well. But he just dropped the music video for the record, and this was one of the most hyped up music videos of all time, immediately breaking the YouTube record for the most views for a video in a single hour, with 1.3 million views in less than 60 minutes, which already has DJ academics questioning if Kendrick is paying for views. And there are so many little nuances riddled within this video that completely shut down any allegation Drake made towards Kendrick, while also cleverly sneak dissing Drake throughout the entire video, and ultimately showing Drake he is not like us. He is not in the same league as Kendrick. Now, the video was directed by Dave Free, which is Kendrick's business partner from day one, and Dave Free also makes an appearance within the music video. Now, why this is so substantial is because in Drake's diss tracks against Kendrick, he was claiming that Kendrick's fiance Whitney was having an affair with Dave Free, and that they actually have a child together, that the son of Kendrick is actually Dave Free's son. And Kendrick said the whole time, don't tell any lies about me and I won't tell truths about you. And this video quickly disproves this lie that Drake made, as Dave Free is appearing numerous times throughout the video and even directed the thing, showing that
that narrative is being dead. That narrative dead. Dave Free ain't. That was a whole lie, bro. It was a lie. That narrative is dead.
that there's no issues between him and Kendrick like Drake had alleged. There's some other crazy rumors that Drake made that are also quickly put to rest within this video, but we'll get to that later on. See, the video starts off with a snippet of a brand new song by Kendrick, basically teasing that he has new music very soon on the way. In the snippet he raps, "Reincarnated, I'm a stargazer, life goes on, I need all my babies, woke up looking for the broccoli, high key, keep a horn on me, that Kamazi, IP, the ownership, the blueprint is by me, Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet." Now it's going to take some time to dissect these lyrics, but off the bat when he says IP, the ownership, the blueprint is by me, that's in direct reference to Drake's claims that Kendrick does not own the profits of his music, as he claimed on his diss track Push Ups that Top Dog, the owner of the record label that Kendrick is signed to, basically takes 50% of the profits of Kendrick's music. Kendrick is saying that now he's a free agent with his own record label PG Lang, and so the ownership is completely by him, as well as the IP, the intellectual property. He also says, "I get off at my feet," which is another reference to Drake's diss where he says, "How are you big stepping with a size 7 men's on?" Basically making fun of Kendrick for having small feet. Kendrick flips that here by basically saying, "I get off and mop feet," which basically means he's sweeping Drake up off his feet. He's destroying him. He made the same reference in Euphoria where he said, Pusha T is Terrence Thornton and Kendrick is Terrence Crawford and he's whooping feet. Now, it's also important to know that even the release date of this music video was super calculated, as Kendrick released it on July 4th, which is America's Independence Day. He also did his pop-out legendary West Coast concert on Juneteenth. Juneteenth is the day that commemorates the day when the final 250,000 slaves left in America were officially declared their freedom. Now, these dates are crazy considering all of Kendrick's diss songs have been aimed at saying that Drake, a Canadian, is a colonizer of African American culture and has no true identity of his own. Now, the video starts off with Kendrick in a room surrounded by a bunch of dancers from Los Angeles, with each one of them wearing red and blue flags tied together and shirts that had the colors red, blue, and white on them. Again, referencing the colors of the American national flag, and the blue and red rags signifying the unity that Kendrick is bringing to gang members within his city. The scene that follows that depicts Kendrick in a black room with dim white lights, which is an exact recreation of the second part of Drake's Family Matters music video, where he's driving to go have the van from the Good Kid, Mad City album cover smashed. In that scene, there's also a man wearing a black shiesty mask, which is the same look that Drake rocks in the Dark Lane Demo Tapes album cover. In the video, that man tries to jump at Kendrick and he quickly gets blasted away. Now, there's multiple cameos in this music video that play strong significance. One of the most significant is the appearance by DeMar DeRozan, who's an NBA basketball player who was once on the Toronto Raptors and got...
Hey, I need to get out DeRozan too. DeRozan, he from Compton. He repping his city, man. Whatever... He was in the city with Drake, so of course it was cool, but that nigga's a Compton nigga, man. Everybody that's in the Los Angeles area, they just came together. That's all. Ain't no hard feelings, nigga.
Traded for Kawhi Leonard. He's an LA native, and Kendrick actually rapped on the Not Like Us record saying, "I'm glad D-Rose came home, you guys didn't deserve him either." Again, every scene in this video is super calculated. This is followed up by Kendrick in a scene that looks to be a prison, where he's just doing push-ups. This is in reference to Drake's diss record Push Ups, where he raps, "Top told you drop and give me 50 like some push-ups." Now, this diss was in reference to the viral video of Kendrick in a backyard doing push-ups to some old school R&B music. And Drake is saying Top Dog, the owner of the record label that Kendrick is signed to, is telling Kendrick to drop and give him 50 like push-ups, meaning that Top Dog is telling Kendrick to give him 50% of the profits of his music, similar to how someone would tell you to drop and give him 50 like you're doing push-ups. So Kendrick is just absolutely trolling Drake to the highest degree throughout this entire video. He proceeds to beat up an owl piñata, and on the screen there's a disclaimer saying no OV hoes were harmed in the making of this. Now, this scene has several different meanings. Obviously, the piñata being an owl is in reference to the fact that Drake's OVO logo is an owl. It's also the fact that piñatas are famously known for being an activity at a kid's birthday party, and Kendrick throughout all of these disses is accusing Drake of being into younger women. And an owl is also a predator animal, meaning that it gets its food from other animals, and Kendrick again is calling Drake a predator throughout this entire record. So when Drake was asking Kendrick for quadruple entendres and lines that have like 4 different meanings, I don't think he was expecting Kendrick to not only come with diss records that had bars that had multiple meanings, but also music videos that had layers and layers of meanings to each scene. It's insane. Then when the famous A minor line plays throughout the video, Kendrick is depicted doing hopscotch, which is another kid's activity. Again, Kendrick is accusing Drake throughout this entire record of being into little kids, and is shown in the video doing little kid activities. What's also substantial here is on the hopscotch, there were the letters 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And on this record, Kendrick rapped, "How many stocks do I really have in stock? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Meaning...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kendrick had hella shit in the vault to just fuck him over with. I think the barrage wasn't over with. I think if he wanted to keep going, he would have dragged this shit out. he would have dragged this shit out. But Drake said, fuck no, I'm trying to make some pop records. I can't fuck with him. First and foremost, shit.
That Kendrick dropped 5 diss records against Drake, but he also had another 5 in the tuck waiting to release. So as that famous A minor line plays, Kendrick is doing hopscotch all the way up to the number 10. Again, trolling Drake for the fact that he has 10 diss records to drop on Drake if Drake decides to re-engage within this beef. Other notable appearances include a scene with his entire record label, everyone from Absol, J-Rock, Punch, and Top Dog from TDE, showing you that these are all his day ones, and completely discrediting any claims that Drake made that his record label was exploiting him, or that he had splits with any of the guys that he was associated with business-wise. Another scene shows Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free dancing in front of a bunch of shipping containers, and this could be alluding to the containers that are used to traffic humans, which is again in reference to the disses that Kendrick aimed at Drake, where even Drake said he knew that Kendrick would take the Jeffrey Epstein angle against him. Where, if you guys didn't know, Jeffrey Epstein is notorious for being one of the most disgusting human traffickers of all time. There's another scene in front of the Compton courthouse where Kendrick is singing with thousands of people behind him, showing that he most definitely gets more love in his own city than Drake gets. And one of the final, most scathing scenes within this video is when Kendrick is standing next to his fiance and 2 children, which completely shuts down any rumors that Drake made that Kendrick was having any sort of marital issues with his fiance. Drake claimed that Kendrick abused her, Drake claimed that they were no longer together, and he even claimed that the worst, that Kendrick's son was actually the son of his manager's Dave Free, that Kendrick's fiance Whitney was having an affair with Kendrick's manager. You can tell by seeing Kendrick and his son face to face that they are most definitely related, that child is definitely Kendrick's. I mean, just look at the ears, you could tell. And Whitney is dancing as Kendrick is rapping OV Ho and he a fan, showing that she's in on this, that there's no issues between them, and that everything Drake said was fabricated, was a lie, and that all of the disses he threw at Kendrick really had no substance to them. The most scathing scene of this entire video for Drake must be when Whitney is crip walking to the outro of the record. The last scene of the video is Kendrick staring at a cage with an...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bringing the families together, that was dope. Because like society just tries to like not have people have that. Like, why is it so wrong to have a wife and kids? But y'all be dating 100,000 people, still can't. How you can't find the one 100,000 people that you being with? It's because y'all don't glorify it. Y'all just want the quick shit and just keep going and stay hurt. But I fuck with him showing a family because we need that shit. For real. Like, we need more two people homes to where like society can move forward. It's all fucked up with everybody mixing this shit with each other. This shit trash.
Animal inside of it, and at first glance you can't tell if that animal is a rat or what it is, but eventually as Kendrick steps away you realize that it's an owl, which again is in reference to Drake and the fact that an owl is a predator animal. Now, Drake fans or DJ academics could say whatever they want. They could say that Kendrick is riding off the hype of this song and that Kendrick fans only eat when he's dissing Drake and that he doesn't release any other music. But he's showing you otherwise. He's premiering new music within this video and showing you that this is an entire troll against Drake. And by hopscotching to the numbers 1 to 10, he's showing you that he has many more diss tracks in stock in case Drake ever decides to step back into this beef. I also forgot to mention that DJ Mustard, the producer of the record, is seen in the video wearing a Toronto Blue Jays hat, which he claims was not an intentional diss at Drake because he got a bunch of different hats customized and he just happened to wear the Blue Jays hat on that day. But obviously, even if it wasn't intentional, Drake is from Toronto, and the producer of this massive record wearing a Toronto Blue Jays hat in the video that's directly trolling you for 5 minutes straight just stings incredibly hard, whether it was intentional or not. So all in all, this was just an incredible performance by Kendrick. He put tons of rumors to rest, whether it was the fact that he was split up from his former peers and record label, whether it was the fact that his manager was having an affair with his wife, whether it was the fact that he was even with his wife still or not. He was uniting his city on America's Independence Day, showing that he has deep ties to his culture and his city and is doing his best to unify his people. and bring peace and pride to them. He's also playing Drake's game as best as he could by trolling Drake with multiple subliminal disses throughout this entire video, creating memes that'll last forever and doing exactly what Drake should have done when he dropped back-to-back against Meek Mill. Like, imagine a back-to-back music video with a Nicki Minaj lookalike where Drake was just trolling Meek for an entire 3 minutes straight. Kendrick is playing the game right, putting all the rumors to rest and making this song even more important than it was, not only being a victory lap for Kendrick throughout this entire beef, but also being a staple and a sense of pride for his entire community by unifying the West Coast, bringing this video back to his hometown and celebrating the essence of what the West Coast is known and loved for. So what do you think Drake's next move should be? Should he just ignore this? Let the hype of this song and this video...
We know Drake just needs to go in the cave, let the summer go. You can't come back. Like, not the summertime. He can come back, but he gotta just lay low and not drop anything.
Die down and release something once everyone has kind of stopped talking about this and the dust has settled? Or should he re-engage in this beef and drop his own hit record that's also a diss record and play the same game that Kendrick is playing? I mean, again, Kendrick did say that he has 5 more records.
Nah, you can't come back and do anything else. Cause if he try to come back with a diss record, do you know Kendrick gonna fuck him over? So I think he should just lay back, wait till the dust settle. It's gonna be something new to talk about 3 months from now. I think people gonna be talking about this like that. So I'm thinking Drake, he just need to come back, 100 bars, 200 bars, some freestyles. Yeah, just get yourself back, get your feet back wet, because yeah, it's over for the summertime. It's over for the summertime. I think, yeah, it's not a good look for the summertime. So yeah, man. Well, it's another reaction video. We gonna come back. I'm trying to see some other shit I can react to today. I'm grinding. I'm in a grind. All reaction videos until I could find the time to where I could stream. I want to just stream. Like, that's all I want to do. But we're going to get to it. We just got to keep grinding, do these reaction videos, and we're going to get there. We're going to get there. I'm manifesting it. I'm going to keep saying it. We're going to get there. Yeah, y'all go ahead and get the merch. I got some new shit dropping with that soon. And yeah, man. Drake, just lay low. Because the summer Kendrick's, not going to lie. So, alright, y'all. I'm going to see you on the next video.